How does a golf dogleg influence strategy on PGA courses? Imagine standing on the tee box, eyes fixed on a winding fairway that bends sharply left or right. That's a dogleg, and it's one of the most interesting features in golf. On PGA courses, these holes are more than just tricky shapes. They shape how players approach each shot. A dogleg hole is designed with a bend that makes the fairway look like a dog's hind leg, which means players need to think carefully about their strategy. They can choose to play it safe by hitting a shot that stays on the wider part of the fairway, or go for a riskier shot to cut the corner and shorten the hole. For men and women golf professionals, a dogleg adds a layer of challenge that tests their shot-shaping skills and decision-making. They analyze the angle of the bend, how severe it is, and what hazards might be lurking near the corner. For example, if water or thick rough is close to the bend, they might decide to play it safe and aim for the wider part of the fairway. But if the risk is worth the reward, they might try to cut the corner by hitting over hazards, which can save a lot of distance but also increases the chance of landing in trouble. Choosing the right club is vital on a dogleg hole. Professionals select clubs that help them control the ball's flight and shape it to follow the bend. For a left dogleg, a right-handed player might aim for a draw to follow the curve. On a right dogleg, a fade might be the best shot shape. They also think about how the wind, course firmness, and pin placement influence their decision. If the wind is strong, they might avoid trying to cut the corner because the risk of losing control is higher. Course management becomes even more important on these holes. Players plan their entire approach, deciding whether to be aggressive or conservative. For example, on a dogleg right, a fade shot off the tee can help keep the ball in play and set up a better angle for the second shot. Major championship layouts often feature these holes to challenge players' strategic thinking and shot-making skills. They are designed to test how well players can adapt to different conditions and make smart decisions under pressure. In practical terms, professionals assess the bend's angle and how far they can hit their shots. They decide whether to play it safe or take a risk to gain an advantage. They use shot-shaping techniques like fades or draws to position the ball ideally. They also consider hazards and rough that guard the corner, making sure they avoid trouble. If the course conditions are tough or the wind is strong, they might choose a safer route rather than risking a difficult shot. Overall, doglegs add a lot of strategic depth to PGA courses. They push players to think about every shot, weigh risks and rewards, and execute with precision. These holes often become turning points in tournaments because they test a player's ability to adapt and make smart choices. Whether it's a cautious layup or a bold attempt to cut the corner, how players handle a dogleg can influence their entire round and even the outcome of the tournament.